The gift that has been bestowed to us didn't come from the Wharton Business School or Harvard.com communities. And I quit college in my second year after getting a runner's job on the Chicago Board of Trade back in 1982. Yes, I was a minority who recognized that this was an opportunity of a lifetime, especially since my dad was a scrambler who did anything from fixing cars to drywalling to make ends meet. For I lived in one of the poorest neighborhoods in the state, and the likelihood I would ever know what investing was about was a small percentage. Our household income of 5 inches to 80 seconds was about $12,000, $15,000, all produced from grind. And so it was a lifetime opportunity for me when I got the job at the Chicago Board of Trade after seeking work to help me assist my college cost, along with the government Pell Grant I received. I had always wanted to be involved in this industry after I attempted to read a Wall Street Journal paper that accidentally hit our address, for we were too poor and unknowledgeable, and a newspaper of this caliber just wasn't a familiar asset in our neighborhood, and I couldn't figure out what it was about, especially the numbers page. But I knew I wanted to be involved, and I prayed about it, and so a few years later, this opportunity came mysteriously, and once I realized it was a prayer answered, I again, like I said before, quit college to dedicate my time, my energy to this field, and eventually, after countless hours of studying charts, betting against others who could depict the markets correctly, at some point after trying to put methodology together to help me with more accuracy, I stumbled upon something that seemed to work in 1984. Going forward, I tested and utilized it, and by holy Moses, it still has been our guide since 1984. A methodology well before AI and these others who now tell you they have the secret recipe. And if they do, then God bless them too. Yet the power of our algorithms, our methodology, a continuation from 1984. And so here's something to take a look at if we may. We did a search to ask Google AI, and ChatGPT did Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Chase, BlackRock, Jim Cramer, Tom Lee, or Wedbush, Morgan Stanley, Charles Schwab, Vanguard, DoubleLine, forecast in year 2017 that gold would trade up to $2,800 and silver up to $80. Answer: no, none of the institutions or individuals you mentioned, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan Chase, BlackRock, Jim Cramer, Tom Lee, Wedbush, Morgan Stanley, Charles Schwab, Vanguard, or DoubleLine, made public forecasts in 2017 predicting that gold would rise to $2,800 per ounce, while that silver would reach $80 per ounce. Here's a summary of what major institutions and analysts were actually saying around 2017. I will quickly short summarize. Goldman Sachs, generally bearish to neutral on gold in 2017, forecasting prices near or below $1,250. JP Morgan Chase expected gold to stay in the $1,200, $1,300 range that year. No high forecasts were issued. BlackRock focused more on macroeconomic trends and ETFs. Did not issue any prediction near $2,800. Jim Cramer spoke moderately positively about gold as a hedge, but never forecast prices anywhere close to $2,800. Tom Lee Fundstrat was primarily focused on equities and crypto at the time, not gold silver forecasts. Wedbush, Morgan Stanley, Schwab, Vanguard, DoubleLine, none released price targets remotely that high. Most were neutral, with gold forecasts typically between $1,100, $1,400. In short, no credible public forecast from 2017 projected gold at $2,800 or silver at $80. Yet, major financial institutions like JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America began forecasting gold prices to reach or surpass the $5,000 per ounce mark around October-November 2025. Goldman Sachs issued forecasts for prices near $4,900 in December 2025, after having earlier $2,800, $3,100 targets in early 2025. RJT charts, gold, silver outlook, the 20th of October 2016. Okay, let's talk gold and silver. It's a fact that John Johnson called the bottom in gold and silver in 2001, which has already been documented by regulators when I was running my commodity brokerage firm. It is also true that I called or said to sell at the top, near the top in gold and silver in 2011. I also suggested a bottom would occur near the 1,040 level, and in December 2015 put out a buy signal around such area 1,040 to 1,060 range. Our upside target 1,386. Trade hit a high of 1,385.00, missing our first target by $1. Since then, I have encouraged to buy all dips. Am I bragging? No. Here's my point. The only reason I was able to recognize such was simply because of the great proprietary system I have, which drives RJTICHARTS.com now. With such being said, folks, I strongly believe, based on from what I see coming from my system, is that the gold silver market is going to explode. I think it's going to happen sooner than later. Sooner being within 1 year and later being 2 years. I see 2,000 an ounce minimum and 2,500 as a beginning higher point. Does this mean that there won't possibly be a washout before the rally comes? Gold, silver will rally. It's just a matter of time. And then, months later, the 3rd of December 2016. Here's the deal. Our proprietary trading system is screaming that the day is coming when precious metals are going to soar. Is it 1 year or 2 years? Is the question. But we feel pretty confident that it will be less than 4 years. There's something lurking behind the curtains that is going to send shockwaves through the financial markets. We suspect that there will be more so coming from the global, but also this exuberant behavior in USA equities doesn't help either. We aren't going to go into 99 reasons why one should consider precious metals, for we believe our record speaks for itself. Our proprietary trading system is suggesting that if you have precious metal stocks, the day is coming when you will put on your dancing shoes. Our idea is that the gold trading range potential target when it catches fire is $1,460, $2,200 per 100 ounces. Silver, $22, $75 per 50 ounces. Platinum, $1,900 to $3,000 per 50 ounces. 10 years ago, while top investment firms and Wall Street TV personalities saw nothing as the I question raised, provided you the answer to the question, did Goldman, JP Morgan Chase, BlackRock, Jim Cramer, Tom Lee or Wedbush, Morgan Stanley, Charles Schwab, Vanguard, double line forecast in year 2017 that gold would trade up to $2,800 and silver up to $80? No, they did not. Silver, $22, $75 per 50 ounces. A forecast 10 years ago, our gold projected $4,000 target in year 2020, $5,000 target. Platinum has hit our lower forecast target from year 2016, the $2,200 target, and continues to climb toward our 2016 higher target, $3,000. The 14th of January 2026 silver chart. It is easy to see the trees that make up the forest, and it's even easier to see the forest that's made up of trees. But it is not so easy to see behind the forest. Get your Ramo today. RJTICHARTS.com. Driven by infinite wisdom and its proprietary trading systems.